Hi, this is Kyle Smith, your YouTube Action News reporter. We're here looking at the media bias. What we're going to do today is examine the media bias against Donald Trump throughout this presidential election. And the first one we're going to go to is the CNN, where they cut the feed.
More of the public knows that Hillary Clinton's a liar. She can't be trusted. And now the two faces of Hillary Clinton are coming out. In fact, through WikiLeaks, that she says one thing and
oh, no. All right, let's see if we can get Congressman Collins back. Obviously, we just lost his satellite feed. That sucks. What do you...
Okay, as you see there, plain as anything, he mentions WikiLeaks. Chris Collins mentions WikiLeaks. Boom! Feed is cut, and this guy, whoever this guy is, you can see that he knows that there's something wrong going on, so he has his head tilted back. When you tilt your head back, see how he's tilting his head back? You know something's going on there. So this just shows you CNN, which is also known as the Clinton News Network, and there's your perfect example. It couldn't be any better than that. But the next step I want to go to is the Senate. Right now, in the real clear politics, we have 46 Democrats, 46 Republicans. And we have 8 what is called a toss-up. We're going to start first with Pennsylvania, which is Toomey versus, I believe it's McGintley. Sorry about that. And then you have Indiana, you have Wisconsin, Nevada is an open. But here we have Toomey versus McGintley, and pretty close, but they're giving her the edge. But I believe Pennsylvania is going to have a undercurrent, and I'm going to give Toomey, I'm going to say that Toomey retains the title. There's an undercurrent that's happening right now in Pennsylvania, and you see it with Donald Trump, where he's going to pull it out. It's going to be a squeaker, but I'm giving it to Toomey. The next one is going to be Indiana, which is an open. And basically that's between Todd Young and Evan Baer. This one I'm giving to Todd Young. I just think that Indiana is going to go all the way. Full Trump, full Todd Young. And that will give them 2. So right now you're up to 48. From that 46... you're up to 48. Johnson, Wisconsin. You know what? I've seen the logistics on that. I'm going to put that as a Democrat. I'm going to say that it could go. It all depends on the wave. But to play it safe, let's just say Johnson goes. That gives them 47. Nevada's an open. Why Nevada's important is basically this. 2 things are going to happen in Nevada. A lot of people are saying that there's a undercurrent that is not reflected in the polls. I'm not buying that to a certain degree. I'm saying that, yeah, you're going to have a lot of people come out, but you also, on the Republican side, you're going to have people. Actually, not Republican. I would say more people who haven't voted. And that's a key. With this election, is going to be people who have never voted. I myself have met people that literally are a Trump supporter, and they've gone out and they've got 9 people that have never voted before. They've got 9 people to now vote for Trump. They've also changed some Democrats over to Trump's side, as well as a few independents. You have to take that enthusiasm. Into account here. And I'm going to give this Joe Heck, I'm going to give him the nod here. I'm going to say he takes it, which brings us up to 49 for the Republicans. And then we have Missouri. I'm going to give to Roy Blunt. I just think, even though Kandar is new, it's him. Missouri's going to go full-fledged with Trump, so it's just going to go over to him. Now you have New Hampshire, Florida. They're both, they're already been there, Kelly and Marco Rubio. They're going to win. So I guess that puts us at like 51. And in North Carolina, to say it safe, I'm going to say the Republicans retain it. I believe North Carolina is going to go to Richard Burr as well as Trump. And you're going to have, like I said, between 52, maybe 51, 52 for the Republicans, and they will hold the Senate. Now I'd like to go to the White House quickly and just take a look at what's going on and where we have. And I'm going to start first with North Carolina. I keep mentioning this. Trump's going to win North Carolina. Hillary has put endless resources into North Carolina as a firewall. Not going to happen. I don't see it happening. It's the momentum for Trump is there. Everything is going his way. He's up. The latest polls have him up by 5, which in reality, with enthusiasm, he's up by 9. The enthusiasm factor, and a lot of pundits that are what I call the Washington belt, you know, they're in that beltway there. They're these Washington people that have been there forever. Okay, they're not understanding the mind of the basic person that's out there, that's working every day, that's actually working and striving and trying to make ends meet. These people don't understand that, and they're the elites, they're the rich, they're the snobs, and they don't understand what people that actually work and go out there and produce actually are going to vote and how they feel. The enthusiasm there is for Trump. If you see a 5, a 1, a 2, a 3-point lead anywhere with Trump, you can bank bullets. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, in some cases 6 points more for Donald Trump in this election. So that's important. North Carolina is going to go. So we're going to quickly look at create your own map. And in there, we're going to basically change North Carolina to red. See where he's at. And I'm going to put a likely. I'm going with likely. I don't think it's going to be a leaning. I think it's going to be solid for him. Ohio has been his thing, and he's going to get that. Georgia has been for him. Iowa has been for him. He's going to get that. Arizona has been for him. Now, Florida. We got to take a quick look at Florida. I just want to show you something briefly with Florida. We have to go back. I want to just show you something briefly with Florida. Florida in the latest polls has them tied. See his tie right here? Clinton had been on a surge. She did what they call a micro-targeting. She used a lot of money, and she micro-targeted a lot of citizens in Florida. Now, that has faded, that micro-targeting. You see, Trump was in the lead here with 4, and then Clinton kind of did this micro-targeting, and now that we're seeing, as we go into Election Day, we're seeing it at a tie. And like I said, you have to add that 3 to 5 points. Trump is going to take Florida. And if we go quickly back to create your own map, and we put Florida, and we're going to say that's going to lean. I'm going to play it safe and say Florida's going to lean, but it's going to go for Trump. So we have Georgia, North Carolina, Ohio, Iowa is definitely going to go, Arizona, and now Trump is at that 259 number. People have been saying about Nevada, it's weird. I'm going to leave Nevada as a toss-up just to show people that they've been saying that there's an undercurrent of people that are going to vote that aren't reflected, and it's going to go for Hillary. I don't believe that, but for the sake of argument, let's leave Nevada alone for a second and go to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, in the latest polls, has been a major comeback. Major comeback. And I believe if we look at Pennsylvania quickly, well, it's New Hampshire. Let me get to Pennsylvania quickly. And we see the polls where they're at. The last thing is a tie. But you see here, you have a 4-2-2-4, and now a tie. And that's important. That tie shows us that Trump is having that momentum. Add in, I believe Pennsylvania has an undercurrent of possibly at least 3% due to enthusiasm, but it could have as much as 7. And Pennsylvania is going to go. We go back to the map. Pennsylvania is going to go leaning Trump, which gives him 279. Now you have, like I said, we don't have to talk about Nevada. New Hampshire, I believe, is going to lean. He's going to give it to him. And this Maine 2 2nd district, bang, he's going to have 284. And without going to Michigan, I'm going to give Michigan because it's just so many Democrats there. I'm going to give Michigan to Hillary. I'm going to give New Mexico to Hillary. So we'll change that and that to her. And then what you're going to end up is, like I said, we're going to leave Nevada because it's a toss-up. And then the last one is we're going to give Maine, the regular Maine, to her. So she's at 239. And then Colorado, I'm going to leave as a toss-up. It's really too close, and you don't know which way the wind's going to go. So I can't answer these two. If I had to guess, with the wave that's coming, Colorado would go to Trump at 293. I can't make that total prediction. I'm not feeling comfortable with it, so I'm going to leave it as a toss-up. But if Colorado does, for my feel, it's going to go more. But I think Trump's going to be around the 280. Around there, 280. Whether he gets Nevada, might be more, but he's going to get to around 280. And that ends and concludes this segment of Kyle Smith, the YouTube Action News reporter, saying, have a great day, be well, and be aware.